What a great day. Sun is shining, the birds are chirping. Ugh. That nose spray has yet to kick in. Oh well, once it kicks in, then I'll be able to smell the flowers. It's one downside of having a trunk. Takes a long time for the nasal medicine to ever kick in. Oh well. Hey, I know you. You're that one human. How you been? Oh, I'm Marin. The elephant bouncer? Yeah, the bouncer who stands outside at the zoo. Gets rid of those troublemakers. Well, of course I remember you. I never forget a face. We elephant folk never forget faces. Just like we never forget. You okay? You look a little down on your luck, like down in the dumps. Something going on? You okay? Huh. Big sad. What's going on? Do you want to talk about it? I know it doesn't magically fix everything, but at least I found that if you have someone who's just willing to listen, that it can help a little bit. Besides that, it's better than the alternative of just bottling it up and keeping it to yourself. Something bad happened. What's going on? Fuck. Someone close to you passed away. I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, I totally understand. My aunt passed away a few years ago. 2, to be exact. It's very hard to deal with those feelings sometimes. Yeah. Were the two of you close? I get it. It's never easy. Ow. Hair on my tongue. Yeah. Well, hey. I'm here to listen. It's my day off from work, and I kind of wanted to see you again anyway, so why don't you tell me about it? Told you it won't fix everything, but it does help sometimes. Trust me, I won't judge. Besides, I'm an elephant. I'm literally all ears. You found out over the phone. Yeah. It's never easy. What do? Will you cry? Hey. Don't, that's nonsense. That's garbage. Whoever told you that only babies cry and that you shouldn't cry, yeah, they're an idiot. It's natural to cry, especially when you've lost someone close to you like that. It's natural. It's a part of the process, and you shouldn't feel ashamed to cry. How to move forward? It's up to you how you go about it, but, and I can only speak from my personal experience, but what I did is when I learned that my aunt had passed away, I went to work and I let him know, hey, I can't come in. I need to be with my family right now because my aunt died. My work is very understanding. It varies from person to person. Some people, they prefer to have a distraction, keep themselves busy, which is one way to handle it, I suppose. But everyone's different. Just like everyone grieves differently, and everyone is affected differently by things like depression. You got tense when I mentioned that word. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It happens. Oftentimes, it happens when something like losing a loved one happens. It's natural. My mom, when she learned that her sister, my aunt, passed away, she was very depressed. How can I tell? Well, again, it affects everyone differently. Like, humans and monsters react to depression differently, but when we elephant people are sad, well, for starters, we cry, and we also kind of sway and bob our heads monotonously from side to side. Yeah. It's not easy, but, well, hey. I've seen you around the zoo before. You're a wonderful person. You have a lot of friends, humans and monsters. I know they'll be supportive and they'll be there for you during these rough periods. Hell, I will. I like you. And I'm proud of you for opening up. It's never really easy, especially when it's something like this and you're trying to figure it out. But hey, you're not alone. And you shouldn't have to feel like you have to handle this all on your own and that you have to bottle it up and put a mask on and just pretend everything's okay. If something's wrong, then it's a lot better to address the problem up front and figure out how to manage it rather than pushing it to the side and just putting a bandage over it. It's kind of like sweeping broken glass under the rug. That doesn't really address the problem, and eventually someone's going to end up with a bloody foot. But everyone handles emotions like this, and Everyone grieves differently. Huh? No. I don't have anywhere else to be, and I like spending time with you, even if it's talking about something really heavy and unpleasant. Sorry about that. Allergies. I took some nasal medication while it hasn't kicked in yet. Yeah, it's one of the downsides of having a trunk. It takes a very long time for all the medicine to get all up in there. Get it? Because I have a long nose. Hey. Hey, sometimes laughter is the best medicine. Something my uncle did with some of my younger siblings. He told them a lot of jokes, made them laugh. And again, everyone handles grief and the sorrow that comes with with situations like this differently. I like to think that my uncle, his method of his outlet and the way he dealt with losing his wife was making other people laugh, telling jokes. There's really no right or wrong way to deal with your grief or your depression. However, it is important that when you are finding a way to manage and express these feelings, it's always very important that how you handle it is not harmful to your surroundings, that it's not harmful to your friends, to your family, and those around you, and most importantly, that it's not harmful to yourself. Hey. Hey, it's okay. It's okay, go ahead. You need to cry, go ahead and cry, let it all out. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here for you. I promise. I know it hurts. It always does. But you're okay. I got you. There we go. I suppose it's a good thing I brought 2 handkerchiefs with me today. Here you go. Blow. Yeah? Sometimes crying sometimes helps too. I have a friend, they're a big science nerd. They say that crying releases endorphins and that are supposed to help you feel better after your cry. I mean, it might be true. I try and take what they say with a grain of salt. They're good though. You're nice. Another downside to having a trunk for a nose. You gotta blow more than once to make sure you get it all out. do the trick. Okay. Well, I think I might have fixed something, or might have made it worse. I don't know. Hey. Well, I'm glad my shenanigans can make you laugh. Hey. No problem. I'm glad we were able to talk. I'm glad I was able to see you again. Hey, don't apologize. You have nothing to apologize for. And you shouldn't feel ashamed for having emotions. Everybody has them, humans and monsters alike. And to the people who think that, oh, you need to bottle up your emotions because so-and-so and so-and-so, then screw them. Besides, it's better than just bottling it all up. How did I handle my grief? When it first happened, I burned a lot of incense. Sounds like some magic users are trying to cast some magic nearby. But what I did was I burned a lot of incense. And I stayed with my family for a while. For a majority of the time, I had at least a few weeks off of work. Just spent time with my family. Yeah. Me and my siblings, we all dragged our mattresses out into the living room and we made a nest. And we all slept in the living room. And then as time progressed and as we were making arrangements, I turned a lot to painting and poetry. Finding ways to express my emotions and handle those feelings of grief and depression in a way that wasn't harmful to me, harmful to my surroundings, or harmful to my friends and family. I found that artwork and poetry definitely helped, along with reading. But again, it differs for everyone. Hey. You hugging me again? And I was gonna offer you a hug, but this is okay. I care for you, you know that? Well, hey, you're a friend of mine. Of course I consider you a friend. Well, I mean, you frequent the zoo. You like dancing there. You're a regular. You're nice to the coworkers, to the other customers, or coworkers, dude. Can't speak today. I mean, seems like today my brain is pushing the big silly button. But anyway, I think you're an okay human. I like you. Again, I consider you my friend. You're welcome. I'm happy to have helped. It's like I told my ex. Hey, I'm not a licensed therapist by any means, but I'm willing to listen. It's still a really nice night out. A nice night. Oh my gosh, it's a nice day. Wow. Despite the fact that elephants don't forget, my brain seems to be all over the place today. Wow. Wow, Marin. Wow. But anyway, it's still a nice day out. Are you feeling hungry? Sometimes a little comfort food definitely helps. I think there's an ice cream cart not too far from here. Would you like an ice cream cone? Yeah, I figured you might want something sweet. Sometimes a little comfort food doesn't hurt. Then, whenever you cry, you usually end up pretty hungry afterwards, kind of like when you're swimming. Usually what I go for whenever I'm sad, I usually go for peanuts. I like peanuts. But, I like cashews, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are really yummy. I like macadamia nuts. Did I say cashews? I think I said cashews. I like almonds, walnuts, and pistachios. Pistachios are really good. But, yeah. Let's go get some ice cream, my treat. No. Please. I don't have to do this. You're right. But I want to do this. So, besides, I want to spend some more time with my friend, so what better way to do so than with ice cream? That's right, I don't think I ever gave you my number. Well, here. Let's see, where did I put my pen? Let's see, here we go. It was in my pocket the whole time. Alrighty. You got a piece of paper? This'll work. This receipt will work. Alrighty. There's my number. So if you need to talk again or you need some company, just call or text me. Another good thing about the ice cream cart being in the park is it's a great view. So, what kind of ice cream are you gonna get? 1 scoop, 2 scoops, or 3 scoops? Hey, you don't need to worry about prices. It's all on me today. So you can order as big of an ice cream as you want. Besides, my aunt was always a firm believer that when you're down in the dumps and you're feeling sad, sometimes a therapeutic ice cream or therapeutic cookie or something definitely helps. So if you need 3 therapeutic scoops of ice cream, then I will get you 3 therapeutic scoops of ice cream with all the whipped cream and chocolate sauce and cherries on top. Oh, you don't need to worry about me. I can always eat a little more later. But that can wait. Right now I want to spend as much time with you as possible. Huh? Feeling a little better? That's good. I'm glad. And what I told my ex is true. I'm not a licensed therapist, not by any means, but I am always willing to listen. And I'm happy to help. I'm glad to have helped you. You're a friend of mine and I care about you. Alrighty, I can see the ice cream cart up ahead. You got your order ready? Alrighty. Let's go get our ice cream. My friend.